One of South Africa's best-loved musicians, the jazz trumpeter Hugh Masekela, has died. He was 78. He fled the country in 1960 and became a prominent campaigner against apartheid, the system of white minority rule. His song, Bring Him Back Home, calling for the release of Nelson Mandela, became an international anthem for the anti-apartheid movement. Today, President Zuma said Hugh Masekela had kept the torch of freedom alive. Masekela reports.
The trumpet has fallen silent. The passing of Hugh Masekela has shocked many across the country and around the world. Bra Hugh, as he was affectionately known, has been described as the epitome of a life lived in full. He was a family man, a world-renowned artist, a philanthropist, and a political activist. The 78-year-old was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2008 and had put up a fierce fight until then. But last October, he was forced to cancel all his concerts and focus on his health. Fellow musician and friend Yvonne Chaka Chaka says Africa has lost its greatest treasure.
I think Uncle Hugh was a living legend. He may be gone, but his music will always be there. The world has lost a great icon, the world has lost a leader, the world has lost a comedian, because he was hilarious. Where there was Uncle Hugh, there was just laughter all the time. And I don't know what to say. I'm just heartbroken, I'm upset, but I'll remember all the good things that he did. Whether you were young, whether you're a diplomat, whether you're a king, whether you are a leader or a street person, we were all equal in Hugh's face, and he would greet everybody and talk to anybody.
And I lived in Guinea, I lived in Liberia, I lived in Senegal, so I knew that...
At the height of white oppression in South Africa, for many black musicians, jazz became the soundtrack of the resistance. Masekela was forced into exile as political and racial tensions intensified, but once he had returned, he was determined to make a difference.
I had sourced so much from Africa, and I need to pay it back. And the only way to pay it back, I think, is by making the people see how wonderful they are and how excellent they are.
Hugh Masekela described himself as a troublesome child and spoke openly about the many times music saved his life, even later on at the height of a drug addiction. This picture marks one of the moments it all began, when a missionary who was stationed here in South Africa, Father Trevor Huddleston, gave him his first trumpet. With that, the music legend was born. He was an unlikely ally at the height of racial oppression here in South Africa. Masekela continued to use his voice over the years to speak truth to power.
Masekela there on the musician and campaigner Hugh Masekela, who's died at the age of 78.